a city that sings to your soul. Welcome to Hanoi, everyone. Oh, this city is just buzzing with life. It's the amazing capital of Vietnam, a place where old stories meet new energy. Imagine streets filled with the happy sounds of motorbikes whizzing by. You'll see friendly people smiling everywhere you go. Trees line the roads, their green leaves making cool shade. Hanoi is a city that wakes up early and stays lively all day long. There's a special feeling here, a kind of magic that pulls you in. I felt it the moment I arrived, and I know you will too. It's a place that truly touches your heart. This city is like a wonderful big storybook waiting for you to read its pages. Every corner you turn, there's something new and exciting to discover. Maybe it's an old temple standing quietly for hundreds of years, or perhaps it's a busy market, full of colorful fruits and interesting things to buy. The air often smells of delicious food cooking on little street stalls. You'll hear music, laughter, and the chatter of people enjoying their day. Hanoi is a city for exploring, for getting a little lost, and for finding amazing surprises. It's a place where every moment feels like an adventure. One thing I absolutely love about Hanoi is how it blends the past and the present so perfectly. You can see beautiful old buildings standing next to modern shops and cafes. It's like history is alive and walking with you down the street. People here are proud of their culture and they love to share it. They are so welcoming, always ready with a kind word or a helpful tip. I remember feeling so at home, even though I was far away. This city has a way of making everyone feel like they belong, which is just wonderful. So get ready to fall in love with Hanoi. It's a city that will fill your senses with joy. Think about the taste of yummy street food, the sight of pretty lakes and the sound of traditional music. We're going to explore ancient pagodas, learn about important history and wander through charming old streets. And of course, we'll find some unique spots that you won't find anywhere else. Pack your bags, bring your adventurous spirit, and let's dive into the vibrant heart of Vietnam. Hanoi is waiting to share its secrets with you, and I promise it will be an unforgettable journey. Our first stop is a truly special place, the Tran Quoc Pagoda. It's the oldest Buddhist temple in Hanoi. Can you believe that? It has been standing strong for more than 1,500 years. Imagine all the history it has seen. The pagoda sits on a small island in the beautiful West Lake. To reach it, you walk along a little path over the water. The air here feels so calm and peaceful. It's a wonderful spot to take a deep breath and just relax. The gentle lapping of the water against the shore is so soothing, a perfect escape from the city's hustle. The main stupa, or tower, is very tall and has many levels, each with a statue of Buddha. It's painted a lovely reddish-brown color, and it looks so striking against the blue sky and green trees. People come here to pray, to light incense, and to find a moment of quiet. I loved watching the monks in their saffron robes. They move so gracefully and have such kind faces. You can feel a real sense of spirituality here. It's a place that makes you feel thoughtful and connected to something ancient and important. Remember to dress respectfully when you visit, covering your shoulders and knees. The gardens around the pagoda are also very pretty. There are bonsai trees, carefully shaped and looked after. You might even see a Bodhi tree, which is said to have grown from a cutting of the original tree where Buddha found enlightenment. How amazing is that? It's a lovely place to wander around slowly. Take your time to look at all the details. The carvings on the temple buildings are so intricate and tell fascinating stories. I found myself just sitting on a bench watching the dragonflies dance over the water, feeling completely at peace with the world. Visiting Tran Quoc Pagoda is like stepping back in time. It's a reminder of Hanoi's long and rich history. The serene atmosphere is a wonderful contrast to the busy city just outside its gates. It's a place to reflect and appreciate the beauty and calm. Make sure to bring your camera because it's incredibly picturesque, especially during sunset when the light makes everything glow. It's more than just a tourist spot, it's a cultural treasure that offers a deep sense of tranquility. This peaceful jewel by the water is a must-see on your Hanoi adventure. Next, we're going to a very important place in Vietnamese history, the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. This is where Vietnam honors its beloved leader Ho Chi Minh, or Uncle Ho as many affectionately call him. He played a huge role in the country's journey to independence. The mausoleum itself is a very grand and impressive building. It's made of gray granite and stands in the middle of a large square called Ba Dinh Square. This is the very spot where Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's independence in 1945. So, you can feel the history all around you. Visiting the mausoleum is a very solemn and respectful experience. There are strict rules to follow. You need to dress modestly, covering your shoulders and knees. You also need to walk quietly and show respect. Inside you can see the preserved body of Ho Chi Minh. It's a very moving experience for many Vietnamese people, and for visitors too. It gives you a deeper understanding of how much he means to the country. Remember, no talking, no photos, and no putting your hands in your pockets while inside. The guards in their crisp white uniforms are very serious, adding to the solemn atmosphere. Around the mausoleum there are other interesting places to see. You can visit Ho Chi Minh's stilt house where he lived a simple life. It's a lovely wooden house built on stilts, just like traditional Vietnamese homes. There's also the Ho Chi Minh Museum, which tells the story of his life and the country's revolution. I found it fascinating to learn more about his ideals and his dedication to his people. The surrounding gardens are also beautifully kept, offering a place for quiet contemplation after your visit to the mausoleum itself. It's a whole complex dedicated to his memory. This visit is more than just sightseeing. It's about understanding Vietnam's heart and soul. It helps you appreciate the deep respect the Vietnamese people have for their history and their leaders. While it might feel very formal, it's an essential part of experiencing Hanoi. Plan to go in the morning, as the mausoleum has specific opening hours and can sometimes be closed for maintenance. It's a powerful reminder of the struggles and triumphs that have shaped modern Vietnam. Taking the time to visit here offers a profound insight into the nation's identity and its enduring spirit. Oh, the food in Hanoi! Get ready for a taste adventure because it is absolutely delicious. The city is famous for its street food, and you'll find yummy treats around every corner. Our food journey has to start with pho, Vietnam's national dish. It's a wonderful noodle soup, usually with beef or chicken. The broth is so fragrant, simmered for hours with spices like star anise and cinnamon. Fresh herbs, lime, and chili are added at the table. I remember my first bowl. It was so comforting and flavorful. You'll see locals slurping it up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But Hanoi's food scene is so much more than just pho. Be brave and try some street food. You'll see vendors cooking on tiny sidewalk kitchens, creating amazing dishes. Banh mi is a fantastic Vietnamese sandwich. It's a crispy baguette filled with things like pate, pork, fresh herbs, and pickled vegetables. So good. Then there's bun cha, which is grilled pork served with noodles, herbs, and a sweet and sour dipping sauce. I loved watching them grill the pork right there on the street. The smell was incredible. Don't be afraid to sit on the little plastic stools. It's all part of the fun. And now for something truly unique to Hanoi egg coffee. I know it sounds a bit strange, right? But trust me, it's amazing. It's called cha phe trung in Vietnamese. It's strong Vietnamese coffee topped with a creamy, frothy mixture of egg yolk and condensed milk. It tastes like a liquid tiramisu or a coffee-flavored custard. It's sweet, rich, and incredibly comforting. I found a cozy little cafe in the old quarter and just savored every sip. It's the perfect treat after a day of exploring. You absolutely have to try it when you're in Hanoi. Exploring Hanoi's food is an adventure in itself. Every meal is an opportunity to try something new and exciting. Look for places where lots of local people are eating. That's always a good sign. From fresh spring rolls, goi quan, to savory pancakes, ban xiu, the choices are endless, and it's also affordable too. So, open your mind, be adventurous with your taste buds, and dive into the incredible flavors of Hanoi. Eating like a local is one of the best ways to connect with the culture and the heart of this wonderful city. Now, let's wander into one of my favorite parts of Hanoi, the Old Quarter. Oh, this place is just bursting with energy and charm. It's a maze of narrow streets, each one once famous for selling a particular craft or type of goods. You'll find Hangback Street, which means Silver Street, and Hang Gai Street, which is Silk Street. Even today you can still see that history. The streets are packed with little shops selling everything you can imagine: clothes, souvenirs, beautiful lanterns, and so much more. It's a shopper's paradise, but also just a fascinating place to walk around. Getting lost in the Old Quarter is actually part of the fun. Don't worry too much about a map. Just let your feet guide you. You'll discover hidden temples tucked away between shops. You'll see people going about their daily lives, cooking, chatting, playing games on the sidewalk. The architecture is a wonderful mix of old Vietnamese styles and French colonial buildings with their charming balconies. I love just pausing to watch the world go by, soaking in all the sights, sounds, and smells. It feels like you've stepped into a living museum full of life and color. As day turns into night, the Old Quarter transforms. It becomes even more lively. Many streets turn into walking streets, especially on weekend evenings. People come out to stroll, eat, and enjoy the atmosphere. You'll find street performers, food stalls everywhere, and little pop-up bars. Hoan Kiem Lake, which is right next to the Old Quarter, also becomes a hub of activity. People gather to exercise, dance, or just relax by the water. The Red Huk Bridge leading to Ngak San Temple on the lake looks so beautiful when it's lit up at night. The Old Quarter is truly the heart and soul of Hanoi. It's where you can feel the city's pulse. It's busy, sometimes a little chaotic, but always incredibly captivating. I remember finding a tiny cafe with a balcony overlooking a busy intersection. I sat there for ages just watching the incredible flow of motorbikes. It was like a perfectly choreographed dance. Whether you're looking for a unique souvenir, a delicious meal, or just an unforgettable experience, the Old Quarter has it all. It's a place that will stay in your memories long after you've left Hanoi. Hanoi has some truly unique experiences that you just won't find anywhere else. One of these is the famous train street. Yes, you heard that right. A street where a real train passes incredibly close to the houses and cafes. It's quite a sight. People live right along these tracks. When it's not train time, kids play there and residents set out chairs and tables for little cafes. Then, a few minutes before the train is due, everything gets cleared away super fast. It's an incredible display of timing and community effort. Watching the train rumble through is a real thrill. You stand very close, feeling the ground shake and the wind from the train as it passes. It's important to be very careful and listen to the locals who know when and where it's safe to stand. I remember the excitement building up as we heard the train horn in the distance. Then, whoosh, it's right there just feet away. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush, but also a fascinating glimpse into a very unusual way of life. The cafes along the track are great spots to wait and watch, enjoying a coffee or a cool drink. Another fantastic Hanoi experience is Bia Hoi Corner. Bia Hoi is fresh, light, locally brewed beer, and it's incredibly cheap. At Bia Hoi Corner, which is usually at the junction of Ta Hien and Luang Ngak Kien streets in the Old Quarter, the atmosphere is amazing. It's packed with locals and travelers, all sitting on tiny plastic stools, chatting, laughing, and enjoying cold glasses of beer. It's noisy, it's crowded, and it's so much fun. It's the perfect place to soak up the local vibe and maybe even make some new friends. Joining the crowds at Bia Hoi Corner is a true Hanoi ritual. You can grab some tasty snacks to go with your beer, like grilled meats or peanuts. I love the energy of the place. Everyone is just happy and relaxed. It's not about fancy bars, it's about simple pleasures and good company. These unique Hanoi moments, like the thrill of Train Street and the cheerful chaos of Bia Hoi, are what make the city so special. They are the stories you'll be telling when you get back home, the experiences that truly capture the spirit of this incredible place. Getting around Hanoi is part of the adventure, and it's easier than you might think. One of the best ways to travel, especially for shorter distances, is by using a ride-hailing app like Grab. It's similar to Uber. You can book a car or even a motorbike taxi right from your phone. It's very convenient, and you'll know the price before you go, which is great. I used Grab a lot, and it made exploring different parts of the city super simple. Just make sure you have a local SIM card or Wi-Fi to use the app. Walking is also wonderful, especially in areas like the Old Quarter. Another tip is to always have small amounts of Vietnamese dong, the local currency, with you. This is handy for street food, small purchases in markets, or for cyclo rides. Cyclos are three-wheeled bicycle taxis. They offer a slower, more relaxed way to see the city sights, especially around the Old Quarter and Hoan Kiem Lake. Negotiate the price before you hop in, and don't forget to drink plenty of water, especially when it's hot. You can buy bottled water everywhere. Being prepared with these little things will make your Hanoi journey smooth and enjoyable. While you're exploring, make sure to visit the Temple of Literature, or Van Mue. This isn't just any temple, it was Vietnam's first national university. It was built way back in 1070 to honor Confucius, the famous Chinese philosopher. For centuries, it was a place where scholars and students came to learn. It's a beautiful complex of courtyards, gardens, and ancient buildings. I loved walking through the different gateways and admiring the traditional Vietnamese architecture. It's such a peaceful and inspiring place, a real oasis of calm in the busy city. Inside the Temple of Literature, you can see stone turtles. These turtles carry big stone slabs on their backs. On these slabs are the names of students who passed important exams hundreds of years ago. It's fascinating to think about all the history here. You'll often see students visiting, perhaps to pray for good luck in their own exams. It's a wonderful place to learn about Vietnam's respect for education and its rich cultural heritage. It's another spot where taking your time to soak in the atmosphere is highly recommended. It's a beautiful testament to learning and history. Hanoi offers some wonderful cultural experiences that will give you an even deeper appreciation for Vietnam. One of my absolute favorites is the Thang Long Water Puppet Theater. Yes, puppets that perform on water. This is a traditional Vietnamese art form that dates back hundreds of years. It started in the rice paddies of northern Vietnam. Farmers would entertain themselves by making puppets dance on the water. Today you can see these magical shows in a special theater, often near Hoan Kiem Lake. It's such a unique and charming spectacle. The puppets are made of wood, and they are controlled by puppeteers hidden behind a screen. They seem to glide and dance effortlessly across the water stage. The shows tell stories of Vietnamese legends, village life, and historical events. There's live traditional music too, which adds to the atmosphere. Even if you don't understand Vietnamese, the stories are easy to follow because the puppets are so expressive. I was mesmerized by the skill of the puppeteers and the beauty of the performance. It's fun for all ages, a truly delightful way to spend an evening. Another fantastic place to visit is the Vietnamese Women's Museum. This museum is dedicated to the stories and contributions of Vietnamese women throughout history and in modern society. I found it incredibly moving and inspiring. The exhibits cover everything from women in family life and ethnic minority cultures, to their roles in wartime and in the country's development. There are beautiful displays of traditional costumes, textiles, and personal objects that tell powerful stories. It really gives you a new perspective on Vietnamese culture. The Vietnamese Women's Museum is so well done, it's engaging and thought-provoking. I spent hours there, learning about the strength, resilience, and creativity of Vietnamese women. It highlights their importance in shaping the nation, often in ways that are not always widely known. It's not just a museum, it's a celebration of women. These cultural attractions, like the water puppets and the Women's Museum, add so much richness to your Hanoi trip. They offer insights and experiences that go beyond the usual tourist spots, connecting you more deeply with the soul of Vietnam. So how can you make the most of your time in this incredible city? Let me suggest a little plan to help you craft your own Hanoi adventure. For a 3-day trip, you could start your first day exploring the heart of Hanoi. Begin with Hoan Kiem Lake, visit Ngoc Son Temple, and then get lost in the charming chaos of the Old Quarter. Enjoy some delicious street food for lunch, perhaps bun cha. In the afternoon, you could experience the solemnity of the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum complex, and then find a cozy cafe for some delightful egg coffee. On your second day, dive deeper into history and culture. You could visit the serene Tran Quoc Pagoda by Westlake in the morning, then head to the Temple of Literature to appreciate its ancient beauty and importance. In the afternoon, the Vietnamese Women's Museum offers fascinating insights. For the evening, how about catching a traditional water puppet show? That would be a perfect end to a culturally rich day. Remember to wear comfortable shoes because you'll be doing a lot of walking and exploring these wonderful sights. For your third day, seek out some of Hanoi's unique experiences. Perhaps you could try to catch the train passing through Train Street, check the schedule beforehand. Then, explore some local markets for souvenirs or just to soak in the atmosphere. If you love art, Hanoi has many small galleries. In the late afternoon, you could head to Bia Hoi Corner to experience the lively local beer culture and enjoy some snacks. This itinerary is just a suggestion, of course. Feel free to mix and match based on what interests you most. The beauty of Hanoi is that there's always something new to discover. Beyond these spots, if you have more time, consider a day trip to Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh, which are stunning natural wonders not too far from Hanoi. Inside the city, just wandering and letting serendipity guide you can lead to the best discoveries. Talk to locals, try new foods, and embrace the vibrant energy. Hanoi is a city that rewards curiosity. I hope this guide helps you plan an amazing journey. Get ready to create unforgettable memories in Vietnam's captivating capital. Hanoi is waiting to welcome you with open arms and 1,000 smiles.